Oh, look at this. We got a letter here. We got a letter. This is from a lady. This is from a lady. Doo-dah, doo-dah. All right. Lady defending Bill Burr. Hi, Bill. Parenthesis, insert clever name here. You tapped out. Anyway, I have been listening to your podcast for years, ever since I saw your special on Netflix. Not sure which one it was. It was the one where I screamed and yelled and never really made a point. But it had how to block an incoming slap from a woman and how normal men have never been tempted at the level that famous men have to deal with, with extracurricular activity. Yes. Anyway, I just listened to the MM podcast from Monday before Christmas 2019 and heard the letter from the lady that started out praising and then turned nasty. I have to say that she is dead wrong. You might be misogynistic, but you're not wrong mostly on a lot of the things you say. You know something? I would not. I agree with that whole sentence. I'm misogynistic, I think, towards women as a group. Individually, I root for them. But when they all get together and they start screaming and yelling, it's kind of difficult to hear them. Listen, this is my deal. I just like fucking with people, all right? I don't give a fuck what women do. I don't give a shit. I hope whatever the fuck. I just hope you're happy. I hope you're happy, and then you go easy on the guy in your life. How about that? That's all I hope. You know, go be president. You want dead babies on your conscience? Is that what the fuck you want? Anyway, all right. You might be misogynist. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I've heard you tell many men/boys who wrote in for advice to run from a crazy woman and do not fuck her because it's going to have consequences. I actually think most of your advice to men and women is pretty damn good. I'm definitely... Oh, wait a minute. You know what that means? If you're talking advice, you know, we got to play my jingle. Where the fuck is it? Did I lose it? Oh, that was so anticlimactic. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Hey! No producer. Yeah, no. I have a producer. It's just nobody here when I do this. Yes, Bill, we know. We've been listening for a while. Oh, a little ZZ Top for you. I'm a white guy, and this is my blues. All right, sorry. All right, where the fuck am I? I have a lady defending me. I'm definitely a chick, but I am able to see some of my issues, and it breaks my heart how dumb a lot of young girls are. I was too, though. Yeah, I was a stupid guy. I still am a stupid guy. Anyways, and I, for one, appreciate your honesty and your ability to also look at yourself. Well, thank you. This is actually a very nice letter. First down, Seattle. Will it come back to haunt them that they went for fucking 2? We shall see. All right. I'm also sober and have been for a long time, and I really do miss it. But I know I am totally romanticizing what drinking would be like if I attempted to control it now. Not going to happen. You're not 100% romanticizing. It is fun. It is fun. Being a fat fuck and being shit-faced when you have a kid upstairs, that's not fun. But that first one, though. Oh, that first one. Just hearing that booze going over that fucking ice cube. Sorry. Good luck and be happy with whatever way you go with that. Kiss Nia and Cutie Pie for me. Oh, isn't that nice? Look at that. That was just like a glowing sort of review. You know? That's how you do it, ladies. That right there. And men, that's how you do it. You fucking, you know, you be a gentleman or a lady about it, and I can actually hear what you're saying. All right, where the fuck am I? Financial advice for a young adult. Oh, Jesus, you're asking me? All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. Okay, financial advice for a young adult. Hello, Redbeard Dr. Phil. I've been listening to the podcast since I've been 15 and just turned 24. Jesus Christ, you've been listening for 9 years. But enough of that. I truly need some help. All right, recently my father passed. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. And left me a lot of money. There you go. Not a lot. Jesus, this is the ups and downs of this first sentence. But it's about enough to live in New York without a job for about 7 years. What the fuck are you talking about? That's a ton of money. Wait, what part of New York? Where are we talking here? Are we talking like north of Albany, or are we talking New York City? Anyways, not that I'm going to do such a thing, but it's just an example. Not to make this a super long email. I just want some type of advice from anyone older and more knowledgeable on the matter. I grew up without my dad, so I was never taught what you should do with money. Oh, so he wasn't in the picture. Huh, okay. I've been waking up every other morning with severe anxiety and stress because of the fear that everything will be gone and I won't be able to take care of myself. All right, that's not going to happen. Neither one of those things is going to happen. Most people go out in the world and they don't have 7 years worth of cash that they could live off of. So you're way ahead of the game, all right? Even now, thinking about it and writing this to you gives me a sharp pain in my gut full of fear. Yeah, see, this is the thing. This is the other side of there's not having money, there's that stress, and then there's the stress of having it. Because, yeah, all right, this is an easy one here. He goes, I truly hope you see this. Over the decade-long time I've been listening to your podcast, this is the one and only time I've tried to email. Thank you either way for the laughs, even if you don't get this. All right. Okay, well, this is a very polite email. You seem like a really good person. There are plenty of places where you can learn about money, and you don't have to learn it all by tomorrow. So take a deep breath, exhale, fuck all of those fears, and you're going to be the person who doesn't blow the money. You're going to go out and learn what to do with the money. Okay? And it's kind of hard for me to give you advice on what to do with the money. What I would do is, if I had enough money to live for 7 years, I would maybe buy a place. If I don't know how much money that is or how you live, but if you could afford to buy a property, rental, or a place where you're going to live, in those 7 years as you build up your career, you could have a lot of equity built up in the house. Buy something where you can be knocking down the mortgage. I mean, I don't know. What the fuck do I know? But I do know that, like, I remember seeing this thing on Duff McKagan, Guns N' Roses, right? Yeah, bass player. And when the band hit, he would get these spreadsheets or whatever the fuck they are, their financial statements. And like most people, he didn't know how to read them. And he actually went back to school, I believe in Seattle, and got like a degree in finance or something like that. So, I mean, there's a person that was a musician, playing in a successful band, touring around the world, and took time off constructively to go do that, and he was able to do it and understand money. So if he can do it, you can do it. You don't have a world tour, taking up all your time. You can just go figure this shit out. So I think you're doing the right thing. It's good that you're nervous. It's actually good that you're nervous that you're going to blow it. It means you respect this money that you've been given. So I don't think you're going to be going out and buying a bunch of shiny shit and fur coats and dumb shit. There's just basic shit that can lead you down the road, how rich people buy assets and poor people buy liabilities, like simple sort of, that's, there's a million arguments within that, but it's just as far as like a building block. Well, there's fucking pass interference right there. Jesus Christ. Fucking tackled the guy. Sorry. Anyway, there's a million ways to do this, all right? But one advice I will give you is do not put it in the stock market. That is the stupidest fucking thing you could ever do. That is just a completely rigged fucking game. And I don't think it's really policed either. And rich people pump it up, and then they pull their money out right before they know it's going to fucking crash. It crashes, and then they buy a bunch when everybody else is hurting, and then they build it back up again. It's just one fucking bubble after another. Yeah, I would do that, and then, don't go out and buy a grill, stupid shit like that. Don't go out and buy a chain that has like a pendant on it, which is your face all in diamonds. I mean, that's the type of that's how you go broke. Don't have, endangered species in your backyard that you have to feed. Just live within your means. This is what I would do over the next 7 years. I would, I would learn how to invest the money, and I would continue to work. And I would live off the money that I make from my job, not from what's in the, or I would buy something that with the job that I have, I can make my mortgage payment. Something like that. Or, I don't know. There's a million different ways to go. You can buy a rental property. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do with it. Just don't go out and go, do the dumb shit your friends would do.